Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Today we are going to be doing some building. Now, originally I was thinking we would come out here and we would demolish one of these greenhouses and build another farm to match the farm over there. It's going to be slightly different because you need to do it different for carrots and potatoes, but then I wanted to do something else. I wanted to go over and have a look at the wolves, and we have a terrible confession to make regarding the wolves. Sen... Well, actually, so it's Sen who has the terrible confession. Hang your head in shame, Sen. This is your fault. She took Clover out, the new puppy, and Clover died. It was Sen that did it. And we're not going to hold it against her, but naughty Sen. There, right. Punishment has been meted out. I'm sorry, she pulled the sword. Okay, I didn't mean it. It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I know it was an accident. You'd never mean to do it. Oh, she's in her plants, okay? If she's wandering around the flowers, she's usually a lot happier. So, I'm sorry, Sen. I'm sorry. We know it was an accident. But the fact of the matter is, Clover has died. And so, what we're going to do is, we were going to breed the dogs together to get a couple of extra puppies. But now, we're going to breed the dogs together just to get a puppy. So, let's take a couple of raw chickens. And we do have loads more elsewhere, down in the chicken farm. But then I was thinking that I would like to dye the collar of my dog. And I think mine was Growler and Sen's was Howler. So, yeah, I was going to dye mine green. And then Sen's going to pick another colour to dye hers. And we'll dye each of the dogs as we go along and name them as well. But the thing is, when I had a look here, you have a look, we've only got 26 cactus left. And yeah, I know we got some in the desert, but that got me thinking. We need a cactus farm. So today, I'm going to build a cactus farm. And yes, I'm going to make it out of the red sandstone. So the cactus will need to go onto the red sand, and then we'll make the surrounding areas out of the red sandstone, and that looks a bit lopsided. Sen was complaining about it earlier. She wrote out a big sign saying, it's horrible, it's lopsided, can she change it? So, just to irritate Sen a little bit, I'm not going to let her change it yet, but we will change it. Don't worry, we will change it soon. And I'll let Sen do that if she wants. Right, now then, we need to give the dogs some meat. So here you go, Howler, you want some chicken? Come here, Howler. Here, have some chickens. Don't run away from me. Here, have some chicken. There you go. And, oops, no, not that way. I'm not supposed to do it like that. There. I didn't mean to hit you. There, right. So there, we'll just turn our backs. Turn our backs. Okay. There we go, they had some privacy, and there's a puppy! Oh, Sen has named it Petal. Hello, Petal. Well, I hope you have a more productive life than Clover did. Just be careful when you go outside. You don't want to go stepping into the lava or, sitting in the water, because bad things happen. Now then, and I need to dye mine. Howler was Sen's, I think, so I think mine was Growler. Now, let's see if we can get this right. I don't want to hit her, I want to use it on the dog. There, green, I got a green collar. It's a bit dull. Maybe I should have used lime green. Okay, I'll do that on the next one. The next dog that we get is going to be, well, that one's called Petal. I don't know, I'll think of a name. I'm going to think of a name, and if I get any suggestions from anyone, then maybe we could use the best suggestion. But we'll see, that'll be for the next dog, we'll name it. So we close up the doors there, and now the next thing that we're going to do is we need to build a cactus farm. And I've been thinking about this. I need to have red sand. So I'm going to go and get a load of red sand and some red sandstone, and we put it all in here. So I want to get some, not ordinary red sand, I want chiseled stuff. It's got to be the chiseled stuff. Where's the other one? I did have another thing. Yeah, I got those there. Right, I got some red sand as well. I'll take another stack of that. Cactus, yep, bring the cactus. I think that's going to be enough because you don't actually need that much red sand. It's mostly the chiseled sandstone that's going to be the issue. And I got lots of red sandstone, so I might make some more. I'll come back and get that. What else do I need? Oh, I'm going to need water buckets. I need water. And I really got to tidy this one up. This is the one where I dump everything in upstairs. So let's just grab the 2 water buckets because I will need those. I've got a crafting table. Right, okay, let's go. This is hanging around. We're taking too long. Let's go. So we're going to build this over between the wheat farm and Hop's pen. You remember Hop, the chicken jockey? The cool little dude on the chicken? He does look awesome. So we're going to put a cactus farm next to him. Now, Howler... Ooh, Howler's pink. And I got Growler following me, and then the puppy's following Sen, I think. But anyway, Howler and Growler, don't get too close to the farm that we're going to build here. Now then, we need to mark it out. So it's going to be, we're going to have a wall along here. So let me just put a wall along here, like that. And then, what do I need to do next? If I take some sand, I can just sort of start marking out the first bits. So I'm going to want a wall up that side there. Then I'm going to have water and sand here. Right, you need to move back out of the way, dogs. Go back, go back. Good girls. Okay, come over here. I'll tell you what. Growler, you come over here. I'm going to sit you down next to the cows. Come here. Come with me. Come on, over here. You're going to get in the way otherwise. Come on, come on. There we go. Right, that one's teleported through. Right. You sit, and Puppy, where are you? Come here, Puppy. Come here. No, don't run. Puppy, you are not supposed to be rushing off like that. Right, come here and sit. Good girl. There we go. Right, you two sit over there, and Sen's going to sit there. Now then, let's just mark it out with the sandstone. So we put those there and there. This is where the cactus is going to sit on top. Because what you do is you put cactus on top of sand, and then you put water in between. So when the cactus grows and it drops into water. And then we need a wall along the outside. So, Sen, I'm going to need you to dig up that line down through there and move it out by one. Just one. So then, I don't know whether you want to replace the wood there or put a whole new road or something like that. That's up to you. So then, that is going to be the edge there, like that. And I will make it too deep, and I will end up having the other bit. So that's going to be that way. And then I want to do the same back this way. I need to follow the same pattern, so we come back in twos like this. Let's just... Oop, no, I don't want to do that. Let's take that one off, and there. Right, I will actually have to dig all of these off again, but I'm just using them as markers at the moment. Probably should use torches to be a lot quicker. Ooh, sorry, Sen. You're going to have to do the same again here. Yeah, we take that one out, because that there has got to be the edge. That's got to be the final bit of the wall. We need it there. That's going to be the final piece of the wall there. So if I put this here, so your road's going to have to move out a bit, so then it's going to have to come back here, and hop. Hop. Sen, have you seen Hop? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's... Again, things keep getting out. I think the witches are sending people in or using magic or something. I don't know how. But Hop's gone. Oh, we worked so hard to get him. So we lost your rabbit. We lost a... what else? We lost one of the snowmen. And now Hop. Right, we are going to have to find another one, and we will name him Hop 2. Should we name him Hop 2 or Hopper or something like that? We will find another one. I'm determined that we will find another one. Now then, I need to remove all of this sandstone, except for those bits on the edge. And let's dig these up a minute, because this is going to be where all of this sand is going to go. So let's dig these off like this. And I think we'll go down one level. So we need to dig this out with a shovel. We're going to come down here. And what we're going to do is... dig it all out down one level, like this. So then we'll have a wall around the edge, and then the cactus will go in the middle. Fill all of this up like this. And I don't know if we want to put down some more on the floor. I might actually put more down on the floor. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to dig all of this out, and then when I've decided how I'm going to do the floor, I'll get back to you, okay? I've covered most of the floor now, and I've also put down the blocks of sand. I'm going to put all the cactus plants on. I haven't finished doing around the edge, so I'll start doing that. And you'll see it drops down in the middle. It's so that the water will run from the back and run all the way into the middle. And then we're going to put a line of hoppers in here. And I might suspend a couple more blocks in. I'll just put down some red sandstone and then put the blocks on top of that. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't really decided on that. But if I just bring this wall back through, and all the way back through like that, and then we'll have... It's going to just be one block high, and then the cactus will be inside. And then for the rest of it, we're going to put some more lines of this stuff suspended in between the cactus. Although it might actually be better if we don't suspend the chiseled sandstone up in the air. We might just put some signs in the air, because that's the bit that actually makes the cactus harvest, is that they break off when they grow up to a bit that's next to them, because a cactus can't be right next to another block. This is how the mechanics work. They sort of stick out slightly. It's the bit that hurts you when you walk into them. So we'll be making use of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to come along here, and we are actually going to ruin Sen's day a little bit because I forgot to mention Sen. I don't know if she can hear me. Sen, yeah, we're going to need to make a hole in the floor here. The sun is setting. We're going to need to make a hole in the floor here somewhere so that we can get in underneath, although actually I might do it just the other side of the road. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll sort of dig from the inside and we'll go out and then we'll see where we come up. So let's have a night vision potion and we'll carry on, but I'm just warning you that I might need to dig a hole in your road, okay? Please don't be angry. She's not going to get the sword out, is she? No. Okay, she's not angry, it's okay, we can relax. Now then, where was I? I need to just dig these out. So if I dig out a couple on this side and replace these with the red sandstone, there we go, like that, withers all the way. And the same over this side, I'll dig those out there, like that, and replace those as well. But I'll tell you what we are going to need, and maybe Sen can get that for us. Sen, would you be able to go and get us? We're going to want some more down the bottom. Say, get a full stack of hoppers. If there isn't any in there, you could just make them. Remember, it's a chest in the middle and then a V shape of 5 pieces of iron. And there is mountains of iron and stuff. So if you could get me some hoppers, thank you. We probably won't use a whole stack because we are just going to stick it in the room down here. But if we have a stack, then we're prepared for it. So we want to come down one more layer for the hoppers to sit in. They'll sit down here and then the water will flow down in on top of them. And then all the hoppers will point into the middle. So we want to come 1, 2, 3 there. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that should be exactly even. There's 3 that side and 3 that side. And never dig straight down. I was very tempted to dig straight down then. So we want to come down at least 2 more. So we come down like that, and I'll say if I can dig that side there, I want to, and there, that should be right. No, I don't want to go 2 because I don't actually like just having 1 layer between me and water because of the constant drips and so on that happen. So let's dig that one out there, and it's raining again. Never stops raining, ever. And yes, I know I dug straight down then, but I had good reason. I didn't want to dig all that up again. That's a good reason, just because I couldn't be bothered. So we'll dig this out a little bit, and we've got a bit of coal here, so we'll collect that as well, and make this a bit wider. Come all the way through, and while Sen's getting the hoppers, I'm just going to enlarge this room, and then once it's big enough, I get back to you so that we can try and finish all of this today. I think this is looking awesome. We've dug out a great big hole down the bottom, and I did go and get a few more potions and a few other bits, made some chests and things like that, and I'm actually getting quite hungry now. So have another bit of delicious, tasty, scrumptious rabbit. We've got everything in here. I've got hoppers up to that point, and we'll fill the rest in a minute. We've used up all our sandstones. We can't actually finish off the edge here. I wanted to just finish off a bit more. We've got some of the floor to do, and we've got a line of hoppers, and yes, I know, this is overkill, once again, same as the wheat storage. I want thousands of them. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do all of my storage systems, sort of prepare for thousands and thousands of whatever item that we're going to get. And so that's what I've done with this one. And I think, what do you get? You get 64 stacks, I think it is. And times 64 times however many we got here. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5 is 40. And times 64 is, I don't have that many fingers and toes, so I can't tell you, but it's lots. Let's just go with lots and lots. So the cactus will come down there, they go through the hoppers, and then they fill up all of these chests. That's just some of the stuff that from when we were digging out the room. We don't need to worry about that. And when we've been back to the desert, or the mesa, and we've gotten a whole load more red sandstone, we'll be able to finish that off. But now, we need to just put in the rest of the hoppers in here. So if I just climb in across here like this, and I'll jump down, we want to put we want 1 hopper there, and then we want 3 coming off each side like this. 1, 2, and come into the side there. So remember that we've got to shift click them into the side so that they stay where they are, stay put. And you don't actually have any redstone components in this farm. There's nothing moving whatsoever. So we come up here, and I'm just going to dig a quick infinite water source into the ground here. So I'll dig out those 4. Let's grab those earth so that we can put them back. And we take our 2 buckets of water, and put those in, and then we can use them again, just in case we need to get more. Well, we will need to get more, so we pick up those two, and next one, there we go. Now, before we start putting those in, I'm going to lay down the cactus. So we want to jump in across like this, and actually it doesn't really matter if I jump or not. So we want to start putting cactus on top, and I've actually forgotten something. I forgot something really important. This is like really crucially important. It makes all the difference to this cactus farm. So we'll leave that one there, where he is, and we come up here. Now you can do it with earth, or you can do it with signs. I think my potion is wearing off already. These potions do wear off quite quickly. Right, so another potion. What I need is to suspend some signs in the middle. Sen, would you be able to go and get me a stack of signs really quickly? Thank you. So we'll let Sen rush off and get those while we put down some more cactus plants, and then the signs will go on the top of them. And I think we can probably do it like this. So we put 4 here, and we put some signs in the middle of them, so that they break whenever they grow, and you can have it set at 2 above the cactus or 1 above the cactus, depending how high you want all the cactuses. And cactuses isn't actually a word. The correct word, I believe, is cacti. But I'm not an English teacher, so if you want to say cactuses, that's entirely up to you. I don't mind. If you say it in school, and your English teacher says that's wrong, don't you go telling them that Frithgar said you could, because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble from your teacher, and I don't want that. I could really do without getting in trouble from your teachers. So, we put... Let's see if we can do it with a bit of earth, just to, really quickly. So, how do we want to do this? If I come up there, that's just going to break it. I didn't think this through, did I? Not one little bit. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to... I think an axe is what we use for these. Yeah. So, let's take these 2 off, like this. Careful, careful, careful. You've got to be really careful when you're playing around with the cactus, because if you accidentally step too close, it really, really hurts. So, if we come up here like this, and jump onto there, just out the side, a little bit more. There we go. Right, can we do it? And 1 there, and 1 there. Now, I can't remember. I think if we break this off, that's not going to be enough. What we need is to actually have it in a sort of star shape out there, so that it actually breaks the cactus plants. Which way does it go? Ooh, I want to come back up there. I'm trying to jump off. And yeah, so we need to have it so that the cactus plant is against the earth block or the sign when it comes up. So we'll probably put a sign. We'll hang the sign in the middle. Just there in the middle of nowhere. And Sen's come back, so hopefully she's got it. So maybe we can do something a bit better than what I'm trying to do here. Sen, have you got the signs there? Excellent, thank you. Right, so we got some signs. 16. We might actually need more than that. Thank you, Sen. She's given us 2 stacks, so that's enough, I hope. And we'll put... if we... Right. How are we going to do this? We want to have it... Basically, we want to leave them stuck up into the air. So if we put 1 up there... No, we can't put 1 on top of the sign. No, so, oh, I know, I got it. So when we get some more red sandstone, we're just going to have 1 earth block like that. But then if we put a sign on the side of it, there, and we come over here and put a sign on that side of it, that is actually going up against all of them. And I think just a minute, let's have a look. Yes, that's why my night vision is wearing off so quick. It's because I've actually, I actually threw the bottle away. It's because I got the I made the short version. I forgot to make the longer version. But anyway, there we go. So let's put a sign on that side and a sign on that side. Then when the cactus grows, it will break. So we'll just put the cactus back, and it's not going to do it right away. It's not going to do it now. I'll pick that glass bottle up when we put the water in. So I will put those down. Actually, I'll do that now. I'll do that, and then we can put the water in afterwards. Okay, so we'll see you in a minute. That was actually a bit more difficult than I thought. And, oh, we just had a cactus go then. In order to get the water flowing exactly, you've got to really take a bit of time. I don't know if you remember ages ago when we were building the spawner, we had to play around with putting blocks down so that the water would flow in the right directions. Well, we've got to do the same again here. So we've got it flowing part way. This is why I've removed the cactus, so that we can see what we're doing a little bit. We need to put blocks down just such a way that the water flows in the right direction. So I've got to put 1 down there to make it flow around outside, and then dig that out and it flows back again. Then do the same again. So there, and then it flows again. And you basically got to just work your way round doing this to all of them. So I want to put one there, and I could just stick another one there really quickly, so that then it will flow back down that way and then round and then that way. So then it actually goes both ways and fills it in. And then we got this little bit down here, so we put, I had to dig this out a little bit differently as well. I had to come back, it's left down the edge there, and then a straight line all the way across, apart from that edge one. And then here, I've dug back one more this way. And in between these pillars as well, obviously. Although, yeah, those were already out. So it's just one line across here, and then one back there that I've taken out, and one back to the middle. Sorry, and one to the middle there as well. And I've done that on both sides. There was another cactus just gone there. So that's what I had to do in order to get the water. But you basically, what you do is you just you play around with it a little bit until you've got the water flowing in the right direction all the way through. So we've got it flowing now towards the middle. So if I dig that one out and that one out there, everything is covered with flowing water. There's no water still. It doesn't matter if the water is still there in the middle. And what I had to do here was I actually had to put one under there, like that, and then one up there so that it went both sides. And then I could dig that one off and dig that one off underneath. Now everything is now flowing straight towards that middle point. And obviously there's hoppers under there, so it doesn't matter. But now I can take the cactus. I had 12 of them. I dug them all up. I can put them back. So let's just see if we can stick these back here. I can't reach them from there. So let's put those along there. One under there, there, and now I'll come over this side and put one there, and then I'll climb out ever so carefully and gently. Put these down, and we did see a few go through, and I've been chucking all sorts of earth and everything else down there, so there'll be more down the bottom. But that's our cactus farm. I will fill the rest in, and then when we go back to the other village, we will collect enough sand so that we can finish all of this with red sandstone. We'll sort of fill it out a bit like we've done with the chickens over there, with this one over here. So it's all filled out all the way around the edges. I think this looks really cool. And we've done the same with the wheat farm up there. But this is our cactus farm. And when we come back next time, we're going to have a look at it and see how it's doing. I will have just put down the extra cactus from any that have grown and fill it all up. And what do we got here? We've got 16 each, so we've got 32 cactuses. And I might even raise these up so that we got the cactuses 2 high rather than 1, so they look more like real cactuses. But we'll get to that. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar and Senleia. I really hope you enjoyed this and found it useful. I'm not sure what we're going to do next time, but anyway, thanks again. Goodbye, and see you later.